Hi, I'm Carrie and I'm with Schmidt's Music, and I'm going to show you how to put together and properly care for your flute. The first step is very basic. You want to make sure that your case is lying correctly. For any of these external latches, you want to make sure that they will flip up. That way, you can make sure that when you open the case, your flute doesn't tumble out. On any case like this Yamaha that has an internal latch, you want to make sure you can clearly read the label where the brand is. And you want to make sure that it's right side up. And then you just release those latches, and then your flute's lying in there. Now, we're going to put together our flute. Looking inside our case, you can see that there's three pieces. You have the head joint, the middle joint, or I like to call the body joint, and the foot joint. Calling it head, body, and foot makes it very easy to remember which order to assemble them in. We're also going to need a swab, which we will use at the end. So, I want you to grab the body joint, and then just carefully grasp it about right here. And you grab it firmly, but not with too much pressure because you don't want to bend anything. And then you pick up the foot joint, and then just take your thumb and hold those keys closed, and then you carefully fit it together. If you find that you're having to struggle or try to force your flute together, stop and see your band director or bring it down to a repair shop. There might be some kind of issue. Don't use any sort of grease or oil or any other lubrications to try to make it work. Once those parts are together, take the head joint and then just carefully fit it into the rest of the flute. And everything should fit securely and easily without any sort of lubrication. Now, you want to make sure that everything is lined up correctly. These right here will be operated by your right pinky, so you want to make sure it is in reaching distance. And you want to make sure that the embouchure plate and the embouchure hole line up with the keys. And there you go. Your flute is put together and ready to play. All right, now that we've put our flute together, let's make sure our fingers are going to go over the correct keys in order to play. Starting with your left hand, your left thumb is going to go right here, and then your first finger doesn't go on the very first key, it goes on the second. And then you skip one, and then your fingers go on the subsequent keys. And then with your right hand, you start with your right pinky here, and your thumb supporting the flute, and then your other three fingers just go on those keys right next to each other. And now you're ready to start practicing. So once you're done playing, you always want to swab it out so that it stays in good condition. So just take the head joint off and put it back in the case. You don't want to leave any parts of your flute just lying around because that's just asking for them to get hurt. And then you want to get out your swab. If you choose to use a drop-through swab like this one, you want to pull it and make sure that it's completely unfolded so it doesn't get stuck. If you decide to use your cleaning tuning rod and a standard flute swab, you still want to make sure it's unfolded before putting it in the instrument. But if you're using a drop-through swab, you just drop it and then carefully pull it through the instrument. Doing this keeps moisture from gathering on the inside and keeps your flute in good shape longer. Once you've done that, remember how to hold it. Put your hand right here and then just carefully twist it off. Put it back in the case, and you are finished. It's just that simple. You'll be a pro in no time. But until then, I've highlighted all the key points that I addressed in this video, so it's easy for you to refer back to or even make notes until you become comfortable with it. If this was helpful for you, it's really helpful for us if you click that thumbs up button, give us a like so that we can make more videos that will help you. Feel free to give us a call at any time or reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram or our website, or even come visit us in beautiful downtown Pensacola. Thank you and happy practicing.